Hey, what's up? This is Timothy Howls, and this is Real Life, Real Music.
Real Life, Real Music Radio with your host, Kyle Hutton.
Thank you, man.
Man, I'm glad you're here, and we're going to have plenty of time to talk, but I want you to just pick a song y'all want to kick us off with tonight.
All right. We're going to do one called Good Goodbyes. You boys ready? Ain't no amount of holy water is ever gonna save my soul. Lord, there ain't nobody to shelter me from this storm. Thank you.
Now, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, you know how awkward this is, but I think that really low voice was coming back from right here behind me on the bass guitar, right? Man.
You could feel it?
I could feel it.
In your loins?
I could feel it. I could hear it. I could hear it.
Yeah.
Between that bass voice and the kick drum. Yeah, that's great, man. Y'all sound super. Well, welcome to Do-Si-Do. I know this is a first time in for you, and we're glad you finally made it here.
First time here, first time in Houston, actually. So,
well, welcome. Now, probably not your first time in Houston.
Okay.
Right? Because let's go ahead and get one of the obvious things off the table, and that is that Timothy Howls, a.k.a. Tim Lopez,
right.
a band that if you were paying attention at all in the 90s, the Plain White Tees, and you know, I mean, this guy's done it all. He got married to a beautiful girl on a reality television show.
Well, we're just jumping. We're jumping in.
Yeah. I'm setting the stage for the conversations down the road. But the bottom line is, this is probably not your first time to play in Houston.
Not my first time to play in Houston. That's correct.
Yeah.
First time for the Timothy Howls band to be in Houston.
Okay, so without us going deep, because we're going to talk about the name and all that other stuff later, the Timothy Howls project for you as an artist, like, why country music? I mean, you've made your living in the indie rock, acoustic rock world. What is it about country music that drew you?
Well, so I did have some formative years where I was listening to a lot of country music. My like 15, 16-year-old years. Oddly, I was listening to a ton of punk rock and 90s country.
All right.
I've always kind of had a love for that music, love for the storytelling side of things. That's kind of just been pushed off to the side a bit while I played in a band that started as a pop punk, emo pop band.
Yeah.
You know? So I was never really able to explore that side of writing because when I joined Plain White Tees, which started in 1997, so they've been around a long time.
Yeah.
We're getting close to 30 years. When that band started, I was joining an already formed band, and there was a primary songwriter who's still the primary songwriter of that band, Tom Higginson, who had a musical direction for the Plain White Tees, right? So, and it certainly was not country. And so joining that project, I basically had to figure out if I am going to be a writer in this band, it's going to have to kind of fit in this box that is Plain White Tees. And because, you know, I will give Tom credit. It's not easy to be the front man of a band and then to relinquish control of that role to somebody else who has joined your band. So for a while there, I think there was a little bit of awkwardness. Oh, Tim's writing songs. Is this going to be, you know, almost like, I don't know. Are we going to be in competition about it? And of course not, right?
Yeah.
So both of us working towards the same goal. He finally kind of heard a few songs that I was creating that leaned towards his brand, and he allowed me to come in and start singing. But again, as an artist and as a writer, I don't think I was able to express my full influences in that project, right? So, and it took me a long time to sort out that this would be fun. You know, to have my own band, to put a bunch of friends in the band and just go out there and make a ton of noise. So that's what we've been doing. And it kind of started in the COVID era where, you know, I've been on tour with Plain White Tees for, you know, anywhere up to 300 days a year we were on tour.
Wow.
And that's been going on for almost 20 years for me. So, it took a long time to get a moment to start doing this, and COVID kind of gave that window where no bands were touring, no one was doing live concert events, and so why not try to write some stuff? At first, I was talking to Travis first, it was like, hey, if I can't tour, let's just like you as a writer, you're like, maybe someone else will be interested in cutting this song.
Sure.
And you just start penning stuff that you think is fun and catchy or whatever, and you know, maybe when this all shakes out, somebody else will put it on their record.
Yeah.
And I started sending around songs to this group of guys, and they were like, these are super fun. Like, why don't we just play them?
Wow.
So started that way.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, so, you know, and I thought the only really good thing that came out of COVID was to-go margaritas, but we also got the Timothy Howls project. Pick another one and play it for us.
All right. If we're just going to jump around, do you guys want to just stay in line here? All right. Very vocal, guys. All right. This song is called To the Mountains. It, coming out of the segue of COVID, my wife and I moved to the country during COVID. We sold a house that we had just built. Spent my entire life savings building this house. Took a pretty big risk on building it. And when COVID hit, we were like, the real estate market here is nuts right now. Like, let's offload this thing, which we did. Moved out to Dripping Springs, Texas, and started again, built another house. But this song is kind of comically like, we should get out of Dodge and move up to the mountains. This is called To the Mountains. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I want to ask you about a single that you put out in 2024 called Bad November.
Okay.
Tell us about that song and play that one for us.
Sure. I wrote that with some buddies from my hometown of Santa Barbara. And honestly, that one, I was kind of putting myself in the mindset of somebody who had lived a very challenging life. I will say I have not. And I feel incredibly blessed to say those words. I've got 2 parents that are still with me that really loved on me and my siblings. I didn't struggle. I never felt like, anything that I was pursuing was not supported and all that. So, but I've certainly come across friends that have had those struggles. And so I was kind of placing myself in their shoes. So yeah, it's a weird one. There's going to be a couple examples in our set where I've done that, where I've kind of stepped out of myself and really tried to plant myself in someone else's heart, someone else's mind.
Yeah.
And this is one of those where this is about an individual who lost their mother at a very young age, and just kind of I don't know if you know that statistic about men, but it's like sometimes when you lose your mom at a young age, it's just can cause this void that's very tough to fill, right?
Yeah.
This one's called Bad November, and it's about feeling like you are irredeemable, and that maybe that there's almost like a curse that follows you, kind of thing.
Laid down with the angels, but I'm still here. Ain't no amount of holy water is ever gonna save my soul. Lord, there ain't nobody to shelter me from this storm. In the aftermath, how I tried to place it, to bury those bones in the yard. And the days, they've turned like numbers on pages, motel rooms and stages and bars. But I can't escape her blood in my veins, but I'm still here. Ain't no amount of holy water is ever gonna save my soul. Lord, there ain't nobody
y'all doing okay out there so far? Everybody good? Okay, I need y'all's help, all right? I need your help. Well, I need you to give me a liner to kick off the radio show, okay?
Let's do it.
So you'll say, this is Timothy Howls, and this is real life, real music.
Yeah.
All right? And then I need y'all to make some noise for the people in, Nebraska and California. All right? So I'll go like this until we need to cut it off. And then that's going to be the intro to our radio show. So y'all are all going to be a part of that. All right? Real life, real music.
Yep. Hey, what's up? This is Timothy Howls, and this is Real Life, Real Music.
Perfect. That was great. All right. You want to introduce the rest of this crew that's up here with us tonight?
Yeah, sure. So I've got 3 brothers on stage. This is Travis Taylor over here on the keys and the high harmonies. Right behind him is his brother Sammy on the mandolin. He's going to play keys and sing and play guitar as well. Sammy Taylor. This is Adam Morgan on the bass right here.
Howdy, howdy.
Austin Baker on the drums. And this is the other Taylor brothers. This is Tylen Taylor over here on guitar. Ripping it on the solos, guys.
Awesome. That's great. Well, you guys sound super. Okay, so I want to know, you talk about the band that you've played in. Obviously, we understand that influence. You've talked about kind of a 90s country. Maybe you were paying attention at that time to what was going on in country music. But man, the harmonies and just some of the grooves scream, some 70s Southern rock bands.
Thank you.
I mean, come on, tell us a little bit more about that side of the influence.
Well, I will say not as big on the harmonies thing, but Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, probably my all-time favorite.
Okay.
Tom Petty as a songwriter. I love that he was able to stay so simple about his writing and yet kind of untouchable.
Right.
The songs are classic. He's probably got like 20 songs that everybody would know, and he's not overcomplicating anything. Somehow the music and the lyric together just fit perfectly, and he has earned the respect of just about every single legend out there by doing that. So as a songwriter who is not classically trained, who just kind of picked up a guitar and started figuring out, I can hack through these cowboy chords, as they say, Tom Petty is like the ultimate, if I can just stumble on the right melody and lyric, here we go, we're off to the races kind of thing. And oddly, Wildflowers by him is the very first record I ever bought. So that has really stuck with me. And then I don't know. I was listening to Zeppelin when I was in junior high. A lot of Eagles stuff throughout the years. And have just kind of seen that, again, with the right melody and the right group of guys singing, it's just so much. Listen, there's something to be said about the intimacy of just like one person and a guitar, but it's pretty powerful when you can really stack vocals and just make them sound, blended perfectly and beautiful together. And these guys can sing like crazy. So, I feel like I'm lucky to have nabbed them from our church, and cool. They sing better than I do. I'm just holding it down,
Okay, so, I think this is perfect because after Bad November, I mean, obviously, whether you're putting yourself in somebody else's reality and mining the emotion from that and writing a song or writing about your own, one thing I really like about you is your very deep, introspective songs. And so I want to ask you about one of those.
Okay.
Called Drinking About You.
Let's go. Oh my
Tell us,
gosh.
that was another single for you in 2024.
Just like as superficial as it can be.
Yeah,
huh?
Drinking About You. I'm like, man, this guy's deep.
Yeah, total shifting gears right there. But this was one of the first ones that I wrote. I co-wrote it with a friend of mine from Santa Barbara. It was like a tiptoeing into the country writing thing. Some of these songs will start with a title, right? And of course, Thinking About You or Drinking About You seems like a fun play on words. So that was like the inception point, right? And yeah, I mean, it was just kind of how can you make that lyric as fun and kind of, I mean, I don't want to say goofy, but just like, I want people to smile when they hear it, right? So it was one of the first songs that I wrote for this project. It's turned out so far to be the biggest song that we've written. I certainly have high hopes that it does not end up being the biggest song we write. You know, it's like when you pour your heart into certain things, you're like, oh man, it would be nice if people register with this one. But this is a fun one. This is called Drinking About You.
It's only 12 steps to the next bar. You're probably two-stepping in his arms. I need a heavy pour for a heavy heart. I'm a drunken sailor with no North Star. It's been 7 hours and 16 days, and all the bartenders know me by name. Captain Morgan helps to ease the pain, but this Mai Tai umbrella won't stop the rain. I got my beer, got my whiskey, got my rum and my coke. I've been picking up the pieces of this heart that you broke. Oh, throw me a roll, 'cause darling, I've been sinking without you. More margaritas, senorita, honey, run up the bill. Since you left me, I've been empty and I can't get my fill. I can't stop drinking about you. Now I'm 3 sheets to the wind, and I'm thinking about you again. I've got a voice of reason and a voice of sin, but the devil, he always wins. I've got my beer, got my whiskey, got my rum and my coke. I've been picking up the pieces of this heart that you broke. Oh, throw me a roll, 'cause darling, I've been sinking without you. More margaritas, senorita, honey, run up the bill. Since you left me, I've been empty and I can't get my fill. I can't stop drinking about you. I went from daydreaming with you to day drinking alone. From moonlight walks to moonshine shots in the cold. Whoa, whoa. I got my beer, got my whiskey, got my rum and my coke. I've been picking up the pieces of this heart that you broke. Oh, throw me a roll, 'cause darling, I've been sinking without you. More margaritas, senorita, honey, run up the bill. Since you left me, I've been empty and I can't get my fill. Oh, I can't stop drinking about you. It's only 12 steps to the next bar.
Thank you, guys. How many drinking references can you fit into one song?
Well, there was quite a few there.
There's not much else.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. You got to have one of those in the set. I would say, you know, that's your Welcome to Texas song right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's talk real quick about. I read an interesting story about how you came up with Timothy Howls as the name for your project, really stemming from your God-given name. Tell us a little bit about how you came up with that.
Yeah, so we got Howls from my last name, which is Lopez. Lopez in Latin, I think, comes from lupus or wolf in Latin. or Lupe, or whatever it is. I should know that if we're going to tell this story. But Lopez in Latin is a wolf. And so rather than being like, hey, my stage name is Timothy Wolf or Tim Wolf, or I don't know, I just thought Howls, since the way that we're presenting this band as kind of like a ruckus, loud singing band, that Howls felt like the right fit. So
I get it. Okay, so tell us, and the reason that I asked you that is because you've got a brand new single, the most recent single called Smithereens, and on the front of the album art, it's like werewolf claws just clawing through the front of the CD there. Tell us a little bit about Smithereens and play that one for us.
Sure. Honestly, I've never gotten a song this way. Never received a song this way. As I mentioned in passing, some of these guys work at the church that we were attending, and Travis was leading worship at this church, and knew that in Austin, where we're all living, I mentioned Dripping Springs, but we're in the Austin area. There's just so many artists that are in the Austin area, and a lot of them attending the church. And he had this idea that we should involve the artists, we should allow them to write original material, and let's share the gift that these people have. And his idea was, let's take people who have had extremely challenging faith stories in their life, and let's bring their testimony forward. Why are they still here, even through all that challenge? So let's share these testimonies with the congregation, and let's mix it in with the songwriters. So he hits me up and he goes, hey, choose a testimony. And I'm kind of very quickly looking through, and this one stood out that was just crushing, man. Like as a writer, it was like, oh man, this if I can't write a song about this, I'm really no bueno, you know. So it was this woman who had, you know, kind of the idyllic thing going. She had healthy kids, you know, kids that were headed for and ended up in the NFL, and a husband who was an amazing athlete. And her husband ends up having a traumatic heart attack while doing like a triathlon or a decathlon, perishes out at sea, and is brought in with no ability to be resuscitated. And so she loses her husband, and then quite shortly after that lost one of her sons to fentanyl, where, you know, according to her testimony, he had been looking for something very innocent and had gotten something that was laced with fentanyl, and he died instantly. And so her family loss was just immense, and I'm reading this thing going like, all right, this is going to be easy. I'll write just like the ultimate bitter why God why kind of song. And turns out, if you just keep reading, that she's like a joyful person. She's flipped it and been able to look at it as, you know, hey, I have these incredible 20 plus years with these people. They blessed my life for that time. I'm without them now, but I can rest easy that I loved on them well, and found a closer relationship with God through all that, and is just, you know, not a path that I think most people could take easily, you know, and myself included, because as soon as I read half of her testimony, I was ready to write the most like pissed off song I've ever done, which is kind of what I did. And I wrote this song Smithereens, which is just about kind of, again, like talking to God, going, why are you dealing me these cards, and kind of harboring a bitterness and an anger just in the questioning of you know, that scenario. So anyway, I finished this song. I loved it, and I wrote it in about 30 minutes. So it's one of those, you know how it is as a writer, like
that's very rare.
You do not get them like that, and when it comes like that, you're like, oh, this is going to be a good one. And it's one of my favorites. sent it to Travis like, hey man, are we gonna play this thing in church? And he was like, that's pretty dark for church. So we didn't do it.
It didn't make the church cut.
And I wrote another one, and that was a little more in line. But this is Smithereens. It goes like this.
That I'm crying out to you in desperation. Does the sound of your broken-hearted son cause you any hesitation? 'Cause I wanna burn like a midnight cigarette, thrown in a field of dry brush, gonna set fire to the world and pour on gasoline. I got a heart filled with dynamite, holding the fuse to the flame, and I might blow this whole damn place to smithereens. Is no one listening? Well, I used to glow like the summer sun in Texas in a heat wave. Like a dying star that's sinking in the ocean like a stone. I wanna burn like a midnight cigarette, thrown in a field of dry brush, gonna set fire to the world and pour on gasoline. I got a heart filled with dynamite, holding the fuse to the flame, and I might blow this whole damn place to smithereens. Someone help me, please. All right, Tyler, let's go.
Man, it's another great one. So what church in Austin?
It's called Riverbend.
Ah, I know Riverbend. I've been there. So let me ask this. At one point, I think we used to do, for about 5 years in a row, Real Life Real Music hosted songwriter camps at a place called the Settlement Home in Austin, Texas. And there was a young lady that we wrote a song with that went to Riverbend that I think the worship team maybe ended up doing.
I mean, it has been droves of artists that we bring in and just have write songs for whatever, one of the cool things about the vibe was we like to celebrate the artists in their own lane. So as much as I turned down this song for Tim a little bit, only because it didn't match with the message, there was never really a big red flag about how you sing it, what you write. We want the artist to be the artist. We think that, God created you with that ability to give that thing back to the planet, and that your creativity, your art matters to helping people respond to things they see in life.
Yeah.
Ultimately, with our lenses, to point them towards the greater good. So.
Yeah. Well, I grew up going to a Baptist church, and the only time I ever said "damn" in church, I got a whipping. So I don't think y'all could have done that song, but it's a great song. I like you. I'd come to your church. Okay.
Thank you, man.
I've kind of been leading you all over the place. You pick one. What do you want to play for us next?
You guys want to do Honeydew?
I think that's a good one.
All right, let's do Honeydew.
Okay, if you're going to play Honeydew, then y'all got to hear this, okay? Because I don't know how many of you have tuned in. I can't remember, but I think the very first kind of fall in love in front of the world on television. Was that the Bachelor or the Bachelorette? Was that the first one? Does anybody remember?
Oh, you're saying like, was that
what was
platform like the ABC show?
Yeah,
the first
what was
one?
the first one? All I remember
Wasn't
is
there a show called like Love Connection way back in the 80s?
there was Love Connection, yes. But I think as far as like
Really dating ourselves.
putting people in a place and then kind of watching what happens.
Feeding them lots of alcohol.
Blind Date. Okay, gotcha. Well,
Sure, that one. But I get what you're saying. This was like one man, multiple, just a gaggle of white wine-induced women. And I subjected myself to such a platform.
And yours was yours ABC? It was called
NBC.
NBC Ready for Love. If you want to go look, you can check this guy out. Like,
don't do it.
Just
don't do it.
And
just
now,
listen to the music. Don't do it.
Now you'll understand why he's in church so much, repenting for all of his.
Listen, I've never been more out of my element or more uncomfortable in my whole entire life, and I've put myself in uncomfortable spots. But filming a reality show definitely, because honestly, as you know, it's weird to be fronting a band and to have fronted songs for the Plain White T's and all that, and to feel like you are a little bit introverted, but I am. I think that I'm more introverted than extroverted. I'd rather kind of sit and like listen to people's perspectives than really like throw myself out there. And so doing a reality show was very, very tough. But it was kind of in this like strange moment in time where I had just written a song that was a hit for Plain White T's. They were playing it on the radio nonstop, and our record company was owned by Disney, who owns ABC. So at first it was like, hey, let's pitch Tim for The Bachelor right now. I had just come out of a relationship that had lasted a long time, and I was kind of like a mess looking for like how do I right this ship. And so I think they saw like, oh, this is great, let's put him out there or whatever.
Let's let everybody watch him right the ship.
Yeah, totally. And so anyway, my record company is the one that called ABC and said, hey, let's have this guy do this show. And it took some convincing. I met with some of the other guys who had done those shows, and ultimately I will say I won't stay on this topic very long, but I met my wife on that show, and we've been married for 10 years and we have 3 kids. So as uncomfortable as it was, very winning experience, and love her to death, and she's been wait, what?
I would say you won your wife on a game show.
I won her on a game show.
And show him what his prize is.
Yeah, Jenna. But honestly, I knew from the way the format of that thing worked was like you met everybody on the first night. There was a little bit of like a blind date kind of element to it. And the moment I saw her, and it was over. I basically did not, like I had to pretend to entertain the rest while I spent a summer dating Jenna, which was wild.
Well, look, I've met your wife, and you
She's lovely.
You married up, So congratulations.
I agree.
Congratulations.
Wholeheartedly.
I'm a member of that club, so I can say it,
Let's
right?
go.
That's how it goes. All right, so I'm sure there's lots of honeydews and dripping springs at your house, so play this song for us.
All right, this is called Honeydew, guys.
You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble I could get into. You're the kind of trouble I could see myself in. You're the kind of trouble. So honey, do something with it.
Let's go.
Hotter than a cast iron skillet. That's solid gold country right there.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be a list of things. Honey, do this.
That was good. I like it. Are y'all doing okay out there? Everybody good? Having a good time at Do-Si-Do tonight? All right. Well, what do you want to play next?
We can do another one. You know, it's in line with what we just did.
Well, and tell me this real quick, because you guys have released, you've got an EP that was originally put out for the Timothy Howls project. I think originally you put out a single, right? And then you did an EP, and now you've put out a few more singles, but that's leading up to a full-length project, correct?
Yep, we have a full-length album coming out probably in January, it seems like. We're about to drop another single. And really, it's just kind of felt like we're teasing out tunes to the interested audience that we have in Austin. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, no matter how much success you've had in other projects, these days it's like it feels like you're starting from scratch.
Yeah,
you know, Plain White T's had a song. I don't know if you guys know the song "Hey There, Delilah." Some of you will, but that song was a global #1. It went #1 in 26 countries. It has like 1.4 billion streams.
Yeah.
And you would think that I could pilfer some of that audience and be like, hey, I got this project that's really fun. You should take a listen. But it just doesn't work that way. I feel like, you know, a lot of what people are, we talked about this backstage, that it's, you know, sometimes it's just putting a great song up on the internet and people just find it and gravitate towards it, and that's what works. Sometimes it's figuring out how to just put on a show that people are going to talk about. And for me, being in my 40s and not loving to be on TikTok, I'm like, I just need to have this band rule.
Yeah.
And if I can write the songs that will draw them in, then that's how it'll work. So that's kind of been our thing. And we've been teasing out songs every couple months to try to satiate the audience who does keep coming back to see us in Austin. But like I said earlier, like this is our first time ever leaving the Austin area and coming to the Houston area, which is a short drive, but this is a first. So.
Yeah, well, welcome. We're glad you found us, and we'll make sure that our audience finds you as well.
Spread the word, y'all.
Yeah, that's
best
right.
you can.
All right, well, pick another one you want to play for us.
Yeah, this is another song that I did write for my wife, and as idyllic as things seem sometimes from an outsider perspective, of course we still have our moments where we're scrapping and fighting or whatever, and this was a song that I wrote after an argument when I was trying to make amends, where I was kind of saying, hey, no matter what happens, our home is your home. Please come back to this place where that we have built. So this is called Where You Belong.
Try two dogs waiting at the windowsill. Doors unlocked and the front porch light is on. And the sun comes up on the bedroom side, shines on the pillowcase next to mine. Right there in that amber glow at dawn. Yeah, that's where you belong. Where you belong. Where you belong.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so you mentioned that really this, not really, I don't want to call it an alter ego, but this side of your musical expression really started to take shape during COVID.
Right.
And what was the first taste of the Timothy Howls project that the world received? What was the first single?
Man, was it Turn to Tequila? I think it was. Either that or Drinking About You, right? One of the two. Was it Turn to Tequila? This is a funny one.
Y'all were
because,
drinking a lot during COVID, I guess.
like everybody. Yeah, to go margaritas. I didn't slide that lyric into this song, but the whole thing is just like clever plays on tequila references. And again, this, because it was at an early stage in the project, it was, can I write a country song that people enjoy?
Yeah.
That was like that was the goal. It wasn't. I don't think there was like a defined musical direction at that point. It was just, like I said, COVID kind of led me to think, okay, if I can't tour, I can write, and so this was an experiment.
All right.
Let's do Turn to Tequila, guys. All right. Ready? Mezcal in the morning, just to clear my head. A few tequila sunrise to get me out of bed. Then Palomas by the pool, margaritas in the afternoon, 2 shots of Patron on a bar stool throne to keep me from thinking of you. Uno, dos, adios. I'm in a world of trouble. Cuatro, cinco, seis. I can't feel my face and I'm seeing double. It's gonna take more than a beer this time. I need the salt and a slice of lime. So when she leaves you, you turn to tequila. Blue neon bar light, like the gleam in her eyes, and the curve of the bottle feels like her body at night. Oh, Mr. Cuervo, I'm the fool. I shouldn't be here drinking with you. But when the memories creep in, I'll need a friend to pour me around or two. Uno, dos, adios. I'm in a world of trouble. Cuatro, cinco, seis. I can't feel my face and I'm seeing double. It's gonna take more than a beer this time. I need the salt and a slice of lime. So when she leaves you, you turn to tequila. you turn to tequila.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Everybody needs one of those,
Michael
right?
Ford, you bringing the shots out? Oh, never mind. It's a Wednesday night. We got to.
You
take
want one?
it
I'm
easy.
buying. You got to drive a long
gotta
ways.
Yeah, I got to drive a long way home. Okay, so tell me about another one of the early songs that you put out, "Lightning from the Blue Sky."
Okay. Oh yeah.
Are you praying over there?
I am.
Yeah, because I feel like we're gonna just knock people over the head with this one, but. Yeah, I feel like this is getting really repetitive. This is about my wife.
All right.
Well. And when you meet somebody on a reality show, it kind of feels like, well, that's not how things are supposed to happen. You're not supposed to find the love of your life on television in front of a live studio audience and then the world watching on TV. So the title. She hit me like lightning from the blue sky kind of came to mind, and then I crafted the song around that. I'm going to have to switch guitars if we're going to do that one.
Yeah.
I got you.
Jay, hand me a freshie from that can if you can.
Oh, well.
It's one of those songs.
Anyone? Any other takers?
Anyone?
It's
Anyone
not
in the crowd?
tequila, but it'll do.
All right, y'all. We're going to make some noise. This is called Lightning from the Blue Sky.
Like a crack in the plains, I was praying for rain, but every love was the same. It all ended in flames. And like a good work of art, I looked at love from afar, but every beat in my heart, I was falling apart. But then she hit me in the blind side, electrified, cuts right through like lightning from the blue sky. I'm feeling alright. She took me to a new high, 4th of July, cuts right through like lightning from the blue sky. I'm feeling alright. Oh, when I felt her embrace, my head was starting to race. My head was in second place. It was a hell of a chase, and I'm about to explode. I tried to keep it composed, but like a thorn on a rose, you can't get hurt till you're close. And then she hit me in the blind side, electrified, cuts right through like lightning from the blue sky. I'm feeling alright. She took me to a new high, 4th of July, cuts right through like lightning from the blue sky.
Man, I was at a tennis match for a minute there. That was great.
Yeah, two battling brothers right
I
there.
love it. I love it. All right, so you've got some merch over there. And just so everybody knows, in this day and age, we can turn on our radio, we can turn on Spotify or Apple Music or however we consume music, and for what they make off of one T-shirt that can put gas in the tank and help them get to the next show, you would have to stream their song 2,500 times. To equal the same amount that
Thankfully,
they make
you've
off
done the math.
of a T-shirt. Yeah, and so we all hang out over there and say
Of
hello to some
course, of
people
course.
after the
We'll hang
show.
out, yep.
One of the shirts that I saw over there that I liked the best said, I don't drink anymore, but you could tell that was not true.
Yeah.
I mean, there was still some drinking going on.
I've got one of those with your name on it for sure. And you know what? This will connect us a little bit.
Okay.
I heard somebody say this lyric at a Cory Morrow show, which is how we know each other.
Yes. And thank goodness Cory Morrow does not drink anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know that side.
Well,
I know
he's about 10 years sober now.
Yeah,
but
good on him.
I've known him for a long time, and yeah. Good
for him.
Yeah.
No, really, good for him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But we did this a fundraiser show together. It was one of the first shows we played as a band.
Okay.
And it was called Rose Fest. It was were we in Buda? Buck's backyard at in Buda.
Okay.
And we're sitting backstage. There was 3 bands on the bill. We opened, I think. There was another local act that was playing, and then it was going to be Cory. And the guys were sitting backstage. They were like a pretty ruckus country act, and I had never met them before. Introduced myself, and everybody's just kind of shooting the breeze, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said, offered a guy a drink, and he's like, "Oh, I don't drink anymore, but I don't drink any less either," or whatever, and threw out that line, which turns out, when I heard him say it, I wrote it in my phone immediately. I was like, "Oh, that is a genius country song title."
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore, but the hook is I don't drink any less. And I can make that into something. I immediately started hearing how it all goes in my head. Turns out I went home, I wrote the song with the help of my wife on a couple lines, but wrote the song and started sending it around. Kyle Park, are you familiar with him? Sent it to Kyle, and he immediately hit me back. He was like, "Dude, that song's so good, but there's like 2 or 3 other songs with that same hook in it, you know." So it had been used before. I thought I had stumbled on something great, and I really did. So
Well, that's why you say, well, Kyle, I've heard those. And that's why I wrote this one.
yeah, I mean, we're all out here just trying to one-up
This
each
one's
other,
the-
right?
yeah, that's right.
This is called I Don't Drink Anymore.
She's tired of the late night cigarettes and fist fights, passing out on the floor. Man, I guarantee if I don't keep my nose clean, she's walking out the door. So I don't drink
some rest. Come on, Doc, I don't drink no more, but I don't drink any less either. No, I don't drink any less. It's true, I drew an X across my chest and swore that I don't drink anymore, but I must confess I don't drink any less. No, I don't drink anymore, but I don't drink any less.
Oh, yeah. Man, I bet y'all are fun to watch at the Saxon Pub in Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
y'all have a good time up there on that little bitty stage?
Oh,
Come on, making noise. All right, so you mentioned the big old hit song that was on the radio when you went on the television show to meet your wife. And, man, that song was, I mean, huge. Tell us a little bit about that ride, and I wonder, will y'all play a Plain White T-shirt?
Yeah, we can play a version of that song for sure.
Yeah.
Try to howls it up a little bit, but we talked earlier about like the songs that come to you, you know, without you having to put any work in, and this was kind of one of those. And so I've learned to always trust, like, if things are happening and, you know, a song is coming together without much work, because, man, sometimes you'll spend weeks, if not months, trying to piece something together where the verse feels, or, the chorus feels like a good extension of the verse or whatever, and everything really pays off the way it's supposed to. But if a song just kind of writes itself, then you just get out of the way, and whatever's happening, I know there's so many people that have talked about this, that it's like, you know, your subconscious, which you cannot control at all, can sometimes provide you with enough material in like an instant to write a song.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened with this tune. I had no clue that it was going to be what it was. It was just kind of like get out of the way and let it write itself. I was at my parents' house in Santa Barbara, home for some trip, and both my mother and father were home, and they're like, "That's a good one, son," you know, like giving me the feedback I guess I needed to just like keep on penning it. But man, this song came super fast, and was a pretty big hit for the Plain White T's, and kind of. You know, it ended up opening a lot of doors for me as a writer, which has been great. So this is not one that we do all the time with Howls, but since we're showcasing songs, this is a good one. This is called Rhythm of Love. It goes like this. My head is stuck in the clouds. She begs me to calm down, says, "Boy, quit fooling around." I told her I love the view from up here, warm sun and wind in my ear. We'll watch the world from above as it turns to the rhythm of love. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun, you're mine, all mine. Play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love. Well, my heart beats like a drum, a guitar string to the strum, a beautiful song to be sung. She's got blue eyes deep like the sea, they roll back when she's laughing at me. She rises up like the tide the moment her lips meet mine. We may only have to
I've gone, you'll still be humming along, and I will keep you in my mind, the way you make love so fine. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun, you're mine, all mine. Play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love. Oh, play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love. Yeah, sway to the rhythm of love.
Yeah, man.
Good job, boys.
Okay, we've got time for a couple more. And first, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come do this, because I know you are running up and down the road still a lot with the Plain White Tees. You're heading out again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, drive up. So, not tomorrow. I have one day with my kids, and then
Okay.
back out. But
All right.
it has been a constant thing this year, which, you know, thank God that there's like a resurgence in people interested in pop punk or emo or whatever you want to call it. But all the bands that we used to tour with way back in the day when we were, you know, for you guys who don't know, we used to live in a 15-passenger van, the band, and whoever we would bring with us to sell merch and to work on our guitars or whatever, everybody lived in a 15-passenger van, slept in the van. Adam used to come with us back in the day, which is amazing because we're old enough to where we did it with an Atlas, right? So we would travel with an Atlas. Adam was the first person to roll with the band who had some sort of like smart tech. Like, I don't know if he had like some kind of old school laptop that would connect to some service, huh? And he could find restaurants. And so before that, it was just Taco Bell and McDonald's for life, you know?
Yeah.
And we were living on $10 a day. That was our per diem. So it was, here's $10, make it last for the entire day's worth of food.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's how we lived for a long, long time. And all the bands that we were playing with at that time have all made this crazy resurgence. I've got a friend who lives in Austin. He's a buddy that I play a lot of golf with. He's in that band Yellow Card. They're huge right now. And we've got friends from that era that are just really crushing it. So I'm grateful as an artist to have that resurgence and be able to work and, you know, feed my kids with a band that's been around almost 30 years. It feels like a huge blessing. I'm doing my darnest to make sure that this band does the same for everybody here. So
Yeah.
we're busting it, man.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm very rarely home right now, but that's you know, the wife is on board with the sacrifice that it takes to kind of try to bring a band out to the people. So
Yeah. Well, thank you, and thank Jenna. Tell her we said hello,
Of course,
and thank
course.
you for taking time out of your schedule to be here with us tonight and be on Real Life Real Music. We've got time for two more, so you just pick one that you want to play, and then we'll wrap things up after that.
Okay, I think we should do The Way You Want to Be Loved. This is a song that we're about to put out as a band. I think the single drops on October 10th, so keep an eye out for it. And writing this one was nothing more than just having that confrontation with your significant other, where you're like, you know, if you would just kind of love on me the way that you want to be loved, so I could learn in the simplest way possible.
Yeah.
Without all this like back and forth trying to figure each other out, that would be best. So this is called The Way You Want to Be Loved. It goes like this.
Twilight on the skyline, spread yourself so thin.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Have y'all had a good time tonight? Well, I think we'll have some merch right over here at the merch booth right after this last song. And man, thank you guys again. Band back here.
Yeah,
I can't
they're
wait.
great, huh?
Can't wait to see you at the Saxon Pub in
Let's
Austin,
go. Come on
Texas.
out.
Man, y'all sound great. Thank you for bringing your talents and sharing them with us tonight. And we wish you guys safety on the road. Good
Cheers.
time with your family while you're with them. And thank you to Do-Si Do. Thank you to our sponsors of our podcast and live show, Waste Connections. And thank you guys for coming out tonight. So kick us off. Play
All right.
one more for us.
This will be our last. This is called We Love and We Do It Well. Goes like this.
Well, I jumped in the car and I slammed on the gas with complete disregard for the cops on my ass. I was running away, making my way back to you. Saw the lights red and blue as I ran with the moon. Spent the night in a cold cell thinking of you. It's amazing how clean all my thoughts seem to be in jail. And that's true love. That's how we do it where we're from. That's how we deal with our boredom. We love and we do it well. I awoke to a God with a face full of scars. Till he spent half a lifetime closing the bar, and he still smelled the booze. I was dazed and confused like my neighbor. He said there's no way to prove that the culprit was you. See, the face at the crime scene was just out of view, and in your defense there's no evidence to hold you. And that's true love. That's how we do it where we're from. That's how we deal with our boredom. We love and we do it well. Yeah, that's true love. That's how we do it where we're from. That's how we deal with our boredom. We love and we do it well. Just outside of Austin, I was breathing the exhausting at a truck stop diner I'd never seen before. Put a knife blade through the vinyl of that rusty El Camino, and right where I'd been sitting, all 10 grand had been hidden. So I blew everything on a big diamond ring, and the fool in the pawn shop won't say a thing. On the 4th of July, gonna make you my wife, my dear. And that's true love. That's how we do it where we're from. That's how we deal with our boredom. We love and we do it well. Yeah, that's true love. That's how we make it your problem. That's how we deal with our boredom. We love and we do it well. We love and we do it well. We love and we do it well. Thank you guys so much. We're the Timothy Howls Band from Dripping Springs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Timothy Howls. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Be safe going home, and we'll see you next time.